Hi, friends. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have a lovely webinar by Visit Britain prepared for you, which will start at sharp 3 p.m. So, in another 7 minutes, please bear with us for another 7 minutes and we will be starting shortly. Thank you. Hi, friends. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining. We will be starting shortly in another 6 minutes. Please bear with us till then, and we will be starting shortly. Thank you. Hi, friends. Good afternoon. We will be starting shortly. In the meanwhile, if you have any questions regarding Great Britain, please ask your questions in the chat tab, and we will be taking up questions in the second half of this webinar. Thank you. Hi friends, good afternoon. It's 3 p.m. and it's a lovely Monday afternoon to talk more about Great Britain and all its different offerings. Before we get started and I introduce our panel to you, I would like to make a few housekeeping announcements. Firstly, and most importantly, there is a reconnect button on the top of your screens. So if anything goes wrong, you can't hear us, you can't see us, press the reconnect button and you should be able to hear us and see us thereafter. We are also taking up questions in this webinar. So if you have any questions regarding Great Britain, anything related to our presentation today, please ask your questions in the chats tab and we will be taking up questions in the second half. In case we don't answer your question today, we will also request the Visit Britain team to respond to your questions later. A recording of this webinar will also be shared with you in the next 24 hours. So automatically you'll get an email from us. And in case you've missed out on anything, please don't panic. You will have a recording with you. Finally, today's webinar is about the Starring Great Britain guide, and the copy of the guide is available for you to download in the file section. So as soon as the webinar starts, we will make the guide downloadable in the file section. You can go in and download it at your convenience. Please remember that the file will be available to download throughout the duration of the webinar. We would request you to download it during the webinar. I'll also put the link in the chats tab if you want to use that link as well. Once we get started, I will then make the file downloadable. Now, I'm not going to stand in the way of you and Great Britain and introduce to you Mr. Shuja Bin Mehdi, Senior Manager Trade India, and Tishtar Parakh, Travel Trade Lead in India for Visit Britain. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today, and over to you.
Thank you, Devika, and good afternoon to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on a busy Monday afternoon. We really appreciate your time. So this webinar came about as a result of a project that we undertook last year. It was almost the whole year that we took to come up with this guide. It's called Starring Great Britain Premium Collection. It's basically an amalgamation of all of the top luxury experiences throughout the UK. So within London, England, Wales, Scotland, we all know that UK is and has always been synonymous with luxury, with premium offerings. But from a travel trade point of view, we have not had a resource in the recent past where we can share those options with you. So this is the result of that. And this particular guide has been launched in 3 markets within our region. So in the Gulf, in GCC countries, in India, and in China. And we are very happy to share it with you. You can download it and you can learn more about how to package and put together these luxury options in the packages that you're selling to your clients. Next slide. So, as Devika said, I'm Shuja Bin Mehdi. I'm the Senior Manager for Industry Engagement. I'm based in Delhi at the British High Commission, and I'm also joined by my co-lead, Tishtar Parakh, who's based in Mumbai at the Deputy High Commission. Hi, Tishtar.
Hello, everyone.
Can we have the video slide, please?
I don't like this. Something's definitely up.
Okay, Mr. Deal, I have it under control.
Looking west up the river, you can see the majestic dome of St. Paul's, Christopher Wren's masterpiece, completed in 1711. At 366 feet high, it's one of the largest domes.
So calm on the water.
Wow,
There's a man!
This is alive, isn't it?
So peaceful.
Come now, it is not proper to stare.
Stunning. Breathtaking.
Roman, I'll take that one, but can we do a serious one for the parents?
Yeah.
Is that...
Roman.
Okay, now with the wall garden.
I can't get the wall garden and the lake.
Yes, you can. Just pull it up.
There we
go. Imagine living here. There are things to say.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Drink tea. There's lots of tea.
Okay.
Not him again. Bloody Tom Cruise. He gets everywhere. There she is. Look. Just behind that tree, I think it's... rough like a buzzard. Such varied wildlife. It's beautiful.
Visit the real star of the show. VisitBritain.com.
Thank you for that. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm reading some of the comments and thank you for the encouragement as well. So this showreel that you just saw, it's obviously available on YouTube. You can just type starring Great Britain and you will be able to see it. This is as part of a campaign called Starring Great Britain, which we launched back in January this year. It kicks off with a blockbuster inspired film that you just saw that sees Britain as the real star of the show. The film takes viewers on a cinematic journey throughout Britain, giving you a front row seat to the destinations at the heart of the on-screen action. And it's took over a year to produce, thanks to our marketing team. Now we have it live, being seen all over the world. And thank you for the encouragement. Now let's begin the deck that we are here to present to you. Talking about luxury, it can mean different things to different people, and we would like to present some of the offerings in the UK that we are sure would really appeal to your client base. So we are going to delve into the very finest experiences that Britain has to offer, from staying in London's new crop of luxury hotels to exploring the pioneering paddock to plate ethos of our top Michelin-starred restaurants. This is a list of the top new luxury hotels that have opened in London recently. There are 10 newest hotels in London, such as the Raffles at the OWO and the Broadwick in Soho. But if your clients they want to see something more established, a heritage property, then I would like to talk to you about the 5-star hotels. Some of them are my favorites. One is the Browns Hotel, which opened back in 1837. This hotel has a world of work of the art cocktails, decadent interiors, and top quality dining. If you're looking to experience that, the other hotel which I really like is the Goring, that opened back in 1910, and you can snooze in one of the suites there, where the Princess of Wales actually slept before marrying Prince William. So there is that bit of history which is also attached to the hotel. The Ritz London is one of the favorites. I'm sure everybody has heard of it. Did you know that it opened back in 1906? And for over 100 years, this hotel has hosted world famous and royal guests. So anybody who's been to London, if they are a VIP, they must have stayed in the Ritz Hotel. So certainly something that we would like to recommend. Now I'd like to hand over to my colleague Tishtar for the next slide. Over to you, Tish.
Thank you so much, Shuja. Hello, everyone. I'm Tishtar, and I will now be taking you through the rest of the presentation. So as you can see on the screen here, we have with us the 10 best new luxury hotels outside of London, like the Soho House in Manchester. We have Estelle Manor in Oxfordshire, or the Pig at the Cotswold. Now, these are some new exciting hotels, but if your clients want to experience a 5-star luxury heritage property, then yes, of course, we have a lot of that as well. Beyond what is mentioned on the screen, if your clients are looking at the Lake District, which honestly is my personal favorite regions in the UK, you can be sure to have them stay at the Gilpin Hotel and Lake House, which is where they will enjoy a Michelin-starred dining experience, serene views, and secluded hot tubs as well. Now moving further down north into Scotland and Wales. Scotland also being one of the favorite travel destinations for every Indian that actually goes to the UK. Here are some of the hotels in the region which will elevate your client's overall experience. We have Brackenhide Hotel, which is at the Isle of Skye. We have Dormock Station Hotel, which is in the Highlands. Or my personal favorite is the W in Edinburgh. Now, this is a truly niche hotel, and if you are unable to have your clients staying there, I would still highly recommend that you book with them a high tea experience, which will it truly for me is my personal favorite. It's an absolutely remarkable experience. So it's a must do if you're in Edinburgh. Now moving to Wales, we have, of course, the Hilton, which is at Cardiff, where your clients can experience truest luxury in every form. And we also have the Morgan's Hotel in Swansea, of course. Now, whatever your client's style is, they will find it in London, of course. Shopping and London go hand in hand. Many of these destinations offer exclusive retail experiences such as personal shopping, styling, and hands-free delivery, and they all feature some of the finest British and international labels as well. We have Harrods, which is, of course, your world-famous heritage store, which is over 150 years old. This was opened by Charles Henry Harrod, and a grocer and a tea merchant back in 1834. So that's the heritage that the shopping center has. We have the Bond Street, where you can enjoy and explore luxury shopping. This road has hosted high-end luxury shops for over hundreds of years. We have Westfield London, which has more than 350 shops, restaurants, and entertainment venues. And I think this would be Europe's biggest shopping destination as well. Of course, we have our Covent Garden, where you can treat yourself to a top quality show, opera, or a musical after shopping in and around the area. Now moving to Britain's luxury shopping scene, which isn't limited just to London. These malls and outlets are located throughout the UK, showcasing some of the finest homegrown and international brands where your clients can expect some great quality service and be spoiled for choice as well. Of course, we have Selfridges, which is an uber premium retail destination with about 4 outlets across the UK. One is at the Birmingham Bullring, the other is at London Oxford Street, and then there are 2 in Manchester. We also have world famous Bicester Village, which is located in Oxfordshire, where you can take a train from central London and reach Bistro Village in about under an hour. So they also have different offers that you can access, like the apartment, which is an exclusive appointment-only VIP space for all shoppers. They also offer personal shopping experiences and hands-free shopping too. Of course, we have our Cheshire Oaks as well, which is right outside of Manchester. And if your client is staying in Manchester and they want luxury shopping, this is where you need to send them. We have MacArthur Glen designer outlets as well. These are 7 designer outlets across the UK. And in fact, Cheshire Oaks is also one amongst their 7 brands. Now, Indian travelers have always been known to love Indian food. We all do, right? We love our Indian food when we're traveling, especially when we're traveling for days on end. We want a few Indian meals, just squeezed into the itinerary. But my top recommended Indian meals, which of course we all know UK has plenty of Indian restaurants to spoil your clients with. But my personal favorite and a must visit for luxury high-end clients would be Gymkhana. This is in Mayfair. It's a 2 Michelin-star restaurant, and I believe it's the only 2 Michelin-star Indian restaurant that I know of. And I was just checking this morning. Fun fact, if you try and book a seat at Gymkhana right now, the closest availability you will have is for October this year. So yes, if you're trying to get in a booking, please make sure that you're booking months in advance because seats are limited and they get sold out really fast. We also have Banaras in Mayfair, which is a traditional Indian 3-course set menu, and it's approximately £40 per person above. But we've also now recently discovered that Indian palates are slowly turning more towards exploring new and different cuisines as well. So if your clients are interested in some true fine dine experience, here on the screen are some options that you can definitely have added into the itineraries. Now, moving on to some of these brilliant gastronomy experiences that you can book for your clients. However, please note that there's just one thing again, like I spoke about in the previous slide, and for these mentioned over here, tables can be booked up months in advance. So if you're trying to book any of these, please make sure that you book them months in advance to make sure that your client's dream restaurant booking is reserved. And to witness, and a tip would be that if your client wants to witness some of the drama in the kitchen up close, they can actually book a chef's table experience. Now, this is a unique way to actually have seating right next to the kitchen where you see all the drama up close of what's going on in the kitchen, and they get sold out really fast. So if you want to have that also included in the itinerary, it's a good way to enhance their overall experience as well. Now moving on, that brings us to the final slide where you can actually connect with us. These are all the credentials for Shuja and me. These are our email addresses and our Twitter handles, LinkedIn channel, Facebook. This is where you can connect with us, and we'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions and help you in any way possible. I believe we are now also opening up the stage for any question and answers. So we are happy to make the most of this time and ask your questions.
Thank you. Thanks, Shuja. Thanks, Tish. We've got a few questions that have come up. I know initially Shuja did mention this, but some people have asked for a copy of the video. So if you could just mention the YouTube link again, that would be great.
Sure, I will share it in the chat. Yeah.
Perfect. We also have a question about good vegetarian, non-Indian food options. Is there anything that you would like to highlight?
So most restaurants that you go to, especially in big cities such as London, Manchester, Birmingham, be it Indian or non-Indian, they will provide a vegan option. So it's not like you won't get any vegetarian option for a client who's visiting. Absolutely. I mean, it's not only Indian restaurants that provide vegetarian options, but I think most of the restaurants I've been to, except a few which are like steakhouses that may not have a vegetarian option or a vegan option, but yes, others do absolutely provide a vegan option. So you just have to look for it in the menu. It will be clearly mentioned. All the ingredients as per the local code will be clearly mentioned, what they are putting in the dish, and they will have a V sign there saying that it's a vegan option. And you can also request the chef if you'd like any of the special ingredients to be added to make it more special for you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much, Shuja, for that. Is there an option of only vegetarian restaurants as well?
Only vegetarian restaurants. I have been to quite a few of them. I would say one of my favorites that I went to is called Kalpana, and it's located in Edinburgh. It's a Rajasthani Gujarati cuisine that you get over there, and it's 100% vegetarian, Indian vegetarian restaurant. The way they present their cuisine is very unique. The way they serve it to you, the story behind the restaurant, it's quite amazing. There are quite a few restaurants like those in London also and in other cities. But they are few. You might have to do a little bit of research in order to find them, but you can absolutely find them.
Perfect. There is also a question about VAT refunds and if there is anything specific for luxury clients who are shopping in the UK. What is the status with that?
So VAT refunds have been discontinued by the government a few years ago. You won't be able to claim those refunds like you did earlier, pre-COVID. At the airport, you could stand in the queue and get a refund. It would then be handed over to you either in cash or would go back to your card. They may reintroduce the VAT refund as a concept, but at the moment, there are no VAT refunds available for shopping.
Perfect. Does Visit Britain have some sort of opportunity to be an authorized agency partner or a similar program for our travel agents in India?
Yeah, so we have something called a Visit Britain shop. This is our online shop where we are selling over 200 attraction tickets. So if your client is headed to the UK and you're planning in advance, you can actually buy attraction tickets and experiences online through our website, visitbritainshop.com. And if you're travel trade, then there are discount codes that we can share with you, which will give you a minimum of about between 3 to 5% discount, but on bulk orders, the discount can be higher. So you can write to us, either me or Tishtar, and we'll be happy to share those discount codes with you.
Thank you. I don't know if you can take up this question, but I'm just going to ask because I have multiple requests for Harry Potter tickets. Is there anything you can do to help with that?
Indeed, that's my phone keeps ringing for Harry Potter tickets during this time from April to June the most. So this is the top experience in London, paid experience. It began a few years ago. I remember it was launched at one of the Visit Britain events, and overnight it's become so popular. So especially with younger kids who are into the movies, who are into the Harry Potter books, where you can purchase this would be directly through them, or you can look at big wholesalers such as Golden Tours. You can look at their website. They have options of buying those tickets, in advance. But I would say definitely, if you are looking for the tickets during the summer months, then it would be very difficult because these are sold out at least 3 to 4 months, if not more, in advance. So please try to book as much as possible because the whole world is coming to London, not only visitors from India, and everyone is booking. So, and they have limited slots, so it fills up pretty quick.
Thank you. Thanks, Shuja. Are there any popular or interesting festivals this year which could attract more tourists? Anything particularly that you could highlight for us?
I can't think of anything at the moment, Tishtar, at the top of your head.
I think a little later during the year, we will have a list which will come out for all the events that are happening throughout London, throughout the UK, and which is generally shared on our WhatsApp group, where we basically own 3 WhatsApp trade groups where we keep sharing regular updates. So I'm happy to post the link over here. And if any of you would be interested to join those groups, you can actually join the group through the link and you can get all those regular updates that we share.
Amazing. I have a question regarding MICE. I know we didn't discuss MICE in today's webinar, but I'm just going to ask the question and see if you can take it up. For a corporate MICE event, is there any support in terms of minimizing paperwork for visas, venue selection from hotels, and is there any grant support from the tourism board to promote MICE programs?
So what we do is we support you in creating some itineraries. So if you are a client who's heading to London, or if he's heading to the north of England, wherever in the UK, we can support you with creating some really amazing itineraries. We have done it in the past with many MICE groups who've taken feedback from us on doing something experiential, because with the MICE groups, uh, they have very limited time, like anywhere between 4 to 5 nights going up to about 6 to 7 nights, within which they have to fit their own agenda, which is team building activities. And we have several options that we can suggest to you. So whichever city that you're going to, either London, Manchester, Edinburgh, Glasgow, or Birmingham, we have several options that are available for MICE groups, especially incentive groups, where you can do certain team building activities which you can't even imagine doing in other places. These have really worked well in the past. Apart from that, we can help you get in touch with the local suppliers. So the earlier you contact us, and with an open mind, the better it is, and we can make some excellent suggestions which would fit within your budget and would help you experience the whole of UK rather than just coming to central London and then going back.
Amazing. Next question. London is a city of sightseeing options on hop on, hop off basis. How can we as travel professionals design sightseeing routes which are different from them? What would you recommend for that?
I think what matters is what your client is looking for. If they are a first time traveler to London, they would probably want to go on a hop on, hop off tour. And these ho-ho tours actually work really well, because in a matter of 1 or 2 days, you're able to see the top attractions within London. But if it's a repeat traveler who's been to the UK a few times before, who's experienced London, they would want to do something which is not run of the mill, something off the beaten track. Then there are several such attractions that you can book for them. Quite a few of them are in this guide, which you can now download and you can sell to your client. And there are quite a few others. These are more for the premium audience. These are more for your luxury clientele. But if somebody who does not have the budget for premium attractions, there are still several things that we can suggest that they can do within London. There are dozens of attractions which you can actually visit for free. For example, one of the top attractions in London, I don't think many people would know this, is the British Museum, and it is completely free. Not many Indians actually visit that place, but it has got over 70 rooms. And when I say a room, I mean a really big hall. And it has got 2 rooms dedicated to India. There are, artifacts which are from India, which you may not have ever seen, which describe the culture and heritage of our country. You can actually go and see it in the British Museum. And it's completely free. From morning till evening, it's open for everyone. I would say it's an entire day's experience if you want to see it completely, but definitely something I would recommend for families.
Wonderful. Thank you, Shuja. While you were talking, we're also getting a lot of recommendations from our viewers today, saying that British Museum is also an experience that no one should miss. So I think a lot of people are agreeing with your suggestions on the chat today and reinforcing them. There are a few requests for DMC lists and all. If we could somehow share those as well, please.
I've just replied to one person. I'm unfortunately not able to attach it here, but my email address is here. So whoever wants the list, if they can write me an email, I will immediately send them the list. I can't attach it here. Yeah.
Thank you. That's amazing. Is there also a program that somebody can take to better understand a specialist course, that to better understand the offerings? We have a request saying there are Is there any other specialist course beyond Brit Agent to enhance your knowledge? So would you recommend something else? And for our viewer who has asked that, I would highly recommend you download this guide before Shuja and Tishtar say that. But because the guide is very interesting and has a lot of new offerings as well. Sorry, guys, over to you.
Yeah, so the Brit Agent program has been discontinued by Visit Britain. We are working on it to relaunch another version, an upgraded version, which you might hear about over the next few months. And once it is relaunched, we will definitely share it with the entire travel trade. It was really successful from India. The highest number of Brit agents who enrolled and who completed the course were from India. So we really are grateful for the support in making it such a success. And once we do come up with something different, we will surely be in touch.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I think with that, we've pretty much are running over time, and all the remaining questions that you have, please continue to ask them on the chat tab, and we will ask. We will then request Shuja and Tishtar if they could take them up later. Before we come to an end on today's presentation, any closing remarks from you? First, Shuja, then we can ask Tishtar.
Sure. So I would like to bring your attention to our trade website, visitbritain.org. If you go to the website, there are pages that have been specially created for travel trade. We've listed down 9 different interests through which your clients can actually visit UK. So if they want to visit for the purpose of luxury, for the purpose of shopping, for seeing royal experiences, and all of those experiences are listed out, and you can actually create your own itinerary from the website itself, and you can sell it to your client. So please do have a look at the travel trade page of visitbritain.org. Apart from that, we were talking about starring Great Britain earlier. There are actually movie and TV itineraries, SGB as we like to call it, SGB itineraries also available on the same website, so you can download those as well. There is plenty of content which is available. The images that you see here, like the one which is there in the background, and also the others that you saw, you can actually download yourself, and you can use it as part of your website, as part of your own creative which you want to send to your clients. So we have come up with several tools to make it easier for you to sell and promote Britain. And please do write to us, to either myself or Tishtar, if you have more questions.
Thank you. Tishtar, would you like to say?
Yes, 2 things from my end. Firstly, I definitely want to reiterate what Shuja was mentioning about the itineraries that you can actually build on your own itself. Very often we have agents who are maybe just, copy pasting a previous itinerary if the client is not too picky. But I would strongly suggest you actually curate, try and get to know what your client wants and try and curate something more specific for that. And there's a lot of details that you can find on our website and build your itinerary around it. So that is one. The second thing I would definitely want to coax everyone is I've attached over here our WhatsApp group link. Please join that group so you can get and be updated with all, the updates that we share very regularly with anything new that has opened up or any refurbished property or any updates about any activities happening in the region. So you'll be up to date if you're on the WhatsApp group with us. So please do join that.
Perfect. Thank you so much, friends. With this, we're about to come to an end to today's webinar. But I have a question for all our audience. In that very interesting video that we saw, did you recognize anybody famous? Do you think there was a famous celebrity in that video? I would love for you to mention it in the chat tab if you thought somebody was famous in that video, if you spotted anybody famous. But with that, we come to an end to today's webinar. Thank you all for taking the time out. Thank you for joining us on a busy Monday afternoon. I'm sure you enjoyed that experience of understanding and seeing luxury in Great Britain. Thank you for being such a great audience. Thank you so much, Shuja and Tishtar. Thank you for taking the time out and being here with us today. Yes, Tom Cruise is a very, very popular.
He gets everywhere.
Yes, I can see how popular Tom Cruise has been in today's webinar. But thank you once again. Thank you so much, and looking forward to seeing you all again soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Devika.
And to the DDP team, thank you so much for arranging this. And we hope to do more such webinars in the future.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone.